Your cat knows more than you think. Not just where you go, not just when you feed them. Your cat is quietly learning your habits, your tone, your energy, and even the emotional atmosphere inside your home. And here's the part most people miss. They're not just noticing, they're interpreting. That means your cat isn't just reacting to what you do. They're forming an understanding of who you are. And once you see that clearly, you can't unsee it. Because the proof is happening every single day. Comment "I see it" if your cat has ever reacted before you even did. 1. They memorize your routine better than you do. Most people think cats are just creatures of habit, but that's not the full picture. Your cat is constantly mapping your behavior in detail. They learn the sound of your alarm, the exact timing of your footsteps in the morning, the way you move when you're about to leave the house. Even small things you don't think about become signals. The way you stand up, the way you grab your phone, the way you pause before opening the door. To you, it's automatic. To your cat, it's data. That's why your cat shows up before dinner, or waits at the door before you even reach for your keys. They're not reacting. They're predicting what comes next. From a psychological perspective, this is survival intelligence, recognizing patterns to reduce uncertainty. And in your home, you are the biggest pattern. So when your behavior is consistent, your cat feels safe. When it's unpredictable, your cat becomes cautious. This is why routine matters more than people think. It's not about control. It's about emotional stability. 2. They understand your voice beyond words. You might think your cat ignores what you say, but your cat is always listening, just not in the way you expect. They don't process vocabulary like humans do. They process emotional tone. They know your calm voice, your distracted voice, your irritated voice before you even realize it yourself. That's why your cat may come closer when you sound gentle and slowly walk away when your tone feels tense, even if your words are kind, because your cat isn't listening to your sentences. They're listening to your nervous system. Humans can hide emotions with words, but the body always reveals them, and your voice carries that signal. That's what your cat is responding to. If you want your cat to trust you more, your tone has to feel safe, not just sound nice. Slow your speech. Keep your tone steady. Over time, your voice becomes a signal of calm. If this made you think, comment "they know." 3. They read your emotions through behavior. Your cat doesn't need to understand your problems. They just need to see when your patterns change. They notice how you walk, how fast you move, how you sit down or stand up. They notice how you close doors, how you breathe, how long you stay still. These small details tell them everything. That's why some cats stay close when you're sad. They feel the shift and respond with quiet presence. Others create distance when your stress feels intense. It's not random. It's interpretation. Cats compare your current behavior to your usual baseline and react to the difference. To them, your emotional state is part of their environment. So when your energy changes, their sense of safety changes too. This is why emotional consistency matters. When your behavior is steady, your cat relaxes. When it's unpredictable, your cat stays alert. You can reduce that tension with small habits. Same tone, same movements, same calm presence. These patterns create a sense of stability your cat can rely on. 4. They sense your intention before you act. This is where it starts to feel almost impossible. You think about picking them up, and they move away. You decide to leave, and they're already waiting near the door. It feels like your cat is reading your mind, but what they're really reading is preparation. Before you act, your body changes. Your eyes focus differently. Your posture shifts. Your breathing adjusts. These are micro signals, and cats are extremely sensitive to them. In the wild, survival depends on detecting movement before it happens. Cats never lose that instinct. So your intention appears in your body before your action does. And your cat reads it instantly. If you want to build trust, reduce sudden changes in your behavior. Move slower. Stay consistent. Because to your cat, predictability feels honest. Have you noticed your cat reacting before anything happens? Tell me honestly. 5. They understand attention more than affection. This is where most people get it wrong. You might love your cat deeply, but your cat doesn't measure love the way you do. They measure attention, timing, respect. They know when your touch matches their comfort. And when it doesn't, that's why forced affection often pushes them away. Not because they don't care about you, but because it feels misaligned. Try something different next time. Pet once, then pause. Let your cat decide if they want more. What happens next might surprise you. Most cats move closer because now they feel in control. And control, for a cat, feels like safety. 6. They build a psychological profile of you over time. This is the strongest proof of all. Your cat isn't reacting to isolated moments. They're building a long-term understanding of you. Are you calm or unpredictable? Gentle or overwhelming? Present or distracted? Your cat collects these patterns every day and slowly forms a model of who you are. That's why they trust some people more than others, even within the same home. It's not just about who feeds them. It's about who feels emotionally consistent. Cats remember patterns more than events. One mistake won't break trust, but repeated signals will define it. A gentle hand, a pause when they pull away, a calm tone during stress. These moments become proof that you are safe, proof that you are predictable. And here's the deeper truth most people miss. Your cat isn't just learning what you do. They're learning what to expect from you emotionally. That expectation shapes how they behave around you. If your reactions feel unpredictable, your cat stays cautious. If your presence feels stable, your cat opens up. This is how trust is built. Slowly, quietly, through repetition. Not through big gestures, but through small, consistent experiences. And here's something even more subtle. Your cat also adjusts their own behavior based on what works with you. If pushing you away creates space, they repeat it. If staying close brings calm, they reinforce it. So, in a way, your cat is training you, just as much as you think you're training them. If you stayed this far, what did you realize? Your cat may never speak your language, but they are reading you constantly. Your routine, your tone, your emotions, your intention, your level of awareness. And once you understand that, everything shifts. You stop asking why your cat is confusing and start asking what your cat has learned from you. Because your cat isn't distant. They're responsive, deeply aware, more aware than most people realize. So if you want a stronger bond, don't just love your cat more. Become easier for your cat to understand. Because the moment your cat feels truly understood, their behavior begins to change.